Your original hometown dealer, Saida, Trudeau Chrysler Jeep Dodge and Ram.
We're a local gaming operator here in town. We have about 25 locations here in town, another 5 outside of Clark County. We also own the stage stop. We have our own slot accounting system that we lease to other bars, and we sell used equipment to some of the bigger operators like Silverton and other bigger casinos. We are looking at leasing it out from William Lyons. We'll be running the restaurant and the banquet facilities, including the golf and all food and beverage operations. We're looking at possibly putting in gaming as to help subsidize some of the costs for the food and the losses that are occurring today. It would be no more than 15 machines. We'd still maintain a smoke-free environment. Probably a handful of machines, 5 to 6 on the bar for the golfers. Maybe the difference on the floor for some of the local residents that want to play Keno closer to home, and it'll be a small amenity to an otherwise nice facility. We are going to add a wall to kind of separate the bar from the family dining. I think that the families should be able to have a dining area separate from the bar where it's 21 typically and up, and where the gaming and the liquor is being served. And I think we can draw a bigger crowd to the family side of the restaurant if we separate those out. But other than that wall, there won't be much difference in the facility.
What about the 24-hour operation? Is that still something that's in the air? Are you discussing that still? Because I know that there's been some people concerned.
Yeah, so the lease has only been inked for about 3 or 4 days. So there is a lot of stuff that's still in the works, as in deciding procedural stuff. So I think it'd be just too soon to say when those things have... Too soon to announce that. Gaming is not for everybody. I can tell you there's a lot of residents that have reached out to us and said they're excited to have gaming. So there is always 2 sides to every coin. I believe we can try to find something that works for everybody. So we'll work with everybody. We're part of the community. We want to be part of the, not just Prump, but also Mountain Falls. We're going to cater, the community of Mountain Falls will be lion's share of our business, and we recognize that. So we want to appease as many people as possible. There's a lot of misinformation out there because people got ahead of the story. I think a lot of people came to some decisions that just frankly weren't true. For example, being a smoky casino when we had no intention of have smoking in the facility. They're calling it a casino, and they're picturing 50, 60 games throughout the banquet facility where it's not going to be that. It's going to be the most they can have is 15. We may not even use all 15. If the demand's not there, we'll have 5 or 6. And if there's no demand, then we won't have them at all, right? So I think the market of the community will decide whether they want machines. If nobody plays them, we're not going to pay taxes on things that aren't being played. If they are playing them, then obviously there was a need for them, and those people should have the right to play if they want them closer to home.